Namaste. So one of the important thing I have to talk about Kerala is it is my home country. It is one of the states where we are doing a very authentic Ayurveda. There are several factors which are important to do Ayurveda in a country. So when I think about Kerala, it is a real nature. Nothing is artificial. Even we talk about Ayurveda, Panchakarma, the basic of Ayurveda is the 5 elements. So when you think again about Kerala, what are all the 5 elements naturally available in Kerala? Because this is very important in doing a clinical Ayurveda. The first element is ether. So ether is connected with the sound. So when I usually, all the time when I come to Kerala, because we have a very natural sources of sound energy. Even in Europe or US, when we do Ayurveda, we have to make an artificial music. And here, the birds singing, or the different religions, churches, mosques and temples, early morning, what they are making the different religious sounds. All are important in Ayurveda. So not only the birds, also the temple music, everything is important to make it calm for a patient. The second important one is the air, the touch of warmth. So when I talk about the warmth, it's not only the warm nature, it's also the warm nature of the people. Even the therapists, even the doctors, even the people, the society give you a lot of energy, a positive energy, which is really important in the Ayurvedic treatment. The third point is fire. So fire is one of the factors connected with the colors. You see, the colors of India itself is very famous in Europe and US. No? It's not only the colors of saris or dresses, no? It's also the colors of Kerala. You see that it's a green belt of India. Kerala is a green belt of India. I'll be showing you that some of the plants which are very important, which are locally available here and very much useful for Ayurvedic treatments. And the fourth one is the water. Water is connected with the taste. One important factor is the taste and water. So if you really come to Kerala and to have a food, whatever it is, even it is an Ayurvedic kitchen or even it is a Kerala cuisine, no? It's really, really delicious. The morning puttu with the banana, no? The doshas with the coconut chutneys, and so many other important fruits which are not available in our European countries. The small bananas, the pomegranate, and the mango, no? And the taste of pepper. You see, we usually say, go to the country where the pepper grows, and that is this country. Even the name Kerala means is coconut. So if you taste one of the coconut coconut chutneys, no? It's a taste, the water element. And the final element is earth, the smell. The smell is the aroma of the Ayurvedic oils. When you enter into a treatment room, you see that some of the cells in our brain which never which never it has analyzed some of the smells. No? Even the oils smell like Dhanvantaram, Pindathailam, Kottam Chukkadi, several Ayurvedic oils which gives you a tremendous intensivity in your brain. No? The incense and what they usually, making the smoke from some of the vairo, the gugulus, salaki, and all are to avoid the insects, the mosquitoes. All these things gives you a interesting element to accept in your body and mind. You know? So the 5 elements and the 5 senses are very important in Ayurveda. So I say Kerala is one of the places where you can get this 5 elements in the natural form. So the 5 elements are very important to make a patient in all aspects of his disease healing. So the ether element is not only the sound, which you can also represent with the mantras. So most of the Ayurvedic centers in Kerala, which are connected with a temple. So ether and the mantras and the temple are connected. The second one is the air element, the second finger. And usually we say that's my ego. I am. No? And this ego has to come and connect with the ether element. So ether is a God, the universal principle. And this finger is my ego. So it has to come together and touch. So this is one of the representation of yoga. I touch the consciousness. The third one, the middle finger, is the fire. Same like the representation of the sun. That's also in the middle, this is also in the middle. So all the colors what I represents with this fire finger. And the water is the ring finger, which I talked about the taste of food. And the fifth one is the earth element. So all these 5 elements are in your hands. And all these 5 elements are connected with the 5 senses. And what I talked in Kerala, the greeneries, the music, the aromas, the food, even the treatments, the touch of healing is from the hand. Ayam me hasto Bhagavan. There is a mantra also regarding that. Or we talk in Kerala also that Prabhade Karadarshanam. Look your hand. All gods are in your hand. You see, the spirituality and the philosophy and the medicine, which are fully interlinked, and that you can really experience a state like in Kerala. So the sound is a purification of the atmosphere. So sound can be mantras, the temple sound. So anything is a purification of the atmosphere. The Akasha, the representation of Akasha, ether. Even the finger Akasha, what I told, is the planet Jupiter. So Jupiter is the biggest planet. And the name is Guru, the master of the planet, which represent also the cosmic consciousness. So the sound, the Jupiter, the Thursday, what you have in the week, Thursday, is all are connected with this finger. And the patient comes into Kerala, automatically experience in every day, in his daily aspects, the sound of temples, even the treatments, like one of the treatment like Pirichil, which is used with this finger. It has a purpose that the oil, the medical oil is flowing through the ether finger, which is a representation of oil treatments with the mantras. So many aspects of the five elements, even it is in the treatment, even it is in the food, or even it is in your culture, it is fully connected while you come into Kerala. It is nothing is specially arranged or artificially created, because it's a way of life here. So another important factor of Ayurveda in Kerala is the easily available plants, because in every courtyard of Keralites have some kinds of plants which are possible for some of the common diseases can be healed. And you know that one of the very important plant in Ayurveda is Amalaki. You see, we have to import this plant, and even in the import, the Amalaki, the fruits are completely dried up. But in Kerala, it's a fresh and easily available. So Amalaki, according to Ayurveda, is one of the restorative, regenerative. In so many diseases like burnout syndrome, or post-cancerous stages, or after a chemotherapy, or when the patient is completely burnout or completely exhausted with diseases, with chemotherapy, with radiotherapy and all, one of the plant which is available in Ayurveda, which can be also supported their immunity, is Amalaki. So can you imagine that that is available in any of the Ayurvedic treatment centers in their courtyard? So this is Amalaki, and you can see also the fruits inside. Amalaki is also called as another name is stepmother. So it's like a mother which protects your health, immune enhancer. So another important plant which is easily available in Kerala courtyard is Kanjanara. And this plant we are using in Ayurveda for the thyroid problems. When you look at also the shape of this plant, it looks like a thyroid. So we have the combinations with Gugulu, Kanjanara Gugulu, and several other lepas, pastes on the particular area. In Europe, you know that we are suffering a lot of problems with thyroid. Hyperthyroidism, Hashimoto, thyroiditis, hypothyroidism. So the list is going on. But what is a herbal treatment available in Ayurveda? So one of the plant which I can easily explain with Ayurvedic concepts and available in the Kerala courtyards is Kanjanara. So whoever comes in Kerala for a treatment, easily availability of such plants increases the treatment aspects. Erenda, Ricinus communis. So another important plant what is easily available in Kerala. You know that we are suffering with a lot of vata increased diseases like back pain. We say in Germany that every second person is suffering from back pain. Constipation, disc prolapse. You see, so many diseases which are having a pain on the back, thighs. One common simple plant what Ayurveda recommends is Erenda, Ricinus. The name suggests Gandharva Hasta, the hand of Gandharva. Even the leaves looks like the hand of Gandharva. So this is a signature theory that you get a relief for your back pain with the hand of Gandharva. So we have so many preparations like Gandharva Hastadi Kashayam, Gandharva Hasta, the oil, and in so many kashayams and ghees, and this plant is available for the relief of Vata disease. So while you come and getting a treatment in Kerala, this easily availability of fresh plants is one of the very important factor for a perfect cure or perfect healing. Shigru or Moringa oleifera, commonly known as drumstick, which is another plant or another tree which we are using in Kerala as a vegetable. No? But the medicinal properties are getting highly known nowadays in Europe and US. So many organic shops are selling the powders of these leaves. It's believed that the leaves have a property to reduce the high blood pressure. The fruits are good for aphrodisiac. So this is not only a medicinal, it's also used as a common vegetable in our Kerala kitchen. The sambar, the famous sambar of Kerala, is one of the ingredients is drumstick. Even the signature theory represents it's like a bone, like a long bone, inside some juicy or soft tissues. It's like a bone and bone marrow. So nowadays we use in any of the neurological problems like multiple sclerosis or some osteoporosis or any diseases which are in the asti, the fifth tissue, the majja in Sanskrit, the sixth tissue, the fifth and sixth tissue problems, the bone and joint problems, and also the marrow, the brain and central nervous system problems, we use this as a vegetable. The food is your medicine. One of the important ornamental plants which is available in most of the gardens of Kerala is Japa Pushpa, Chemparati in Malayalam, the common language of Kerala. Chemparati or Japa Pushpa. The plant name significance is used in the japas, in the pujas of temples, mainly in Durga, Bhagavati, like the goddess temples. The red colors of the plant is also represent for the sun and the Devi. But what we use in Kerala in Ayurveda is the leaves are used for making oils. We have Chemparatyadi oils. If you see the Kerala girl's hair is very bluish black color, which is commonly done with coconut oil basis with this hibiscus plant. So if you dip this flower in 1 glass of warm water and if you take this internally, there is an antipyretic effect, which is a common home remedy in Kerala. And the leaves, when you squeeze it with water, a lot of leaves, you squeeze it with water, it comes out a lot of saponin, and which is usually useful for a thali, a shampoo, hair shampoo. So there are so many medicinal properties for such plants. There are so many spiritual aspects for this plant. Japa Pushpa. Ayurveda, Cassia fistula. This is one of the important medicinal plant in Ayurveda. This is used in several skin diseases. And one of the important symptoms like itching in the skin diseases, which can be easily cured or reduce the symptom with the kashayam, the decoctions of Ayurveda or the ghee, in several combinations, even arishtam, one of the fermented preparations out of this plant. Another interesting thing in Kerala is we have the New Year is in 14th of April, which is called Vishu. So for this day, we need this plant, the flowers. The flowers are so beautiful, like a golden chain, It's also called Swarnamala in Sanskrit. So this is also a purpose in Ayurveda, not only for the medical properties, but also for your prosperity of the new year. So what I was telling you is several availability of medical plants in the courtyards of Kerala homes or treatment centers. So you can see again some of the plants and trees and the vegetables like mango, coconuts, jasmine, basil, tulasi, papaya, and also jackfruit, one of the biggest fruit in the world, jackfruit. So these are all the important factors in Ayurveda that Kerala makes something authentic in the treatments. So I recommend each person, whoever having some symptoms or for prevention or even for healing for the diseases, to come to the place where the Ayurveda is really available and the Ayurveda plants are just near to you. Thank you.